So this is the playoffs, Div 2 South quarter-final game between the Sussex Saxons, who are the home team, and the Imperial Immortals as the away team. Let me just get the graphic off the screen there so you can see. Captains are now walking out. There we go. So the Saxons, both of these teams finished second in their respective divisions. So Sussex with a 4-1 record in the Southern Tier 2, and the Imperial with the same record in Southeastern 2. So yeah, it's always hard to tell with these games, you know, how it's going to go, because you're basically pitting a division. These teams haven't played each other. They haven't played teams that have played each other. You can't really draw parallels. You've got to just sort of see how it plays out. I think this is our third or fourth game we've done of the Saxons this season, so we know a little bit of what they're made of. Don't think I've seen the Imperial Immortals this season, so really to that. I will be keeping an eye. I'm a one-man band today, but I will be. Let me know. My name's Steve Price, and I'm the commentator. Producer today. I'll be doing my best to spin all the different plates, bring you the best experience. For the Saxons, I don't have a roster for Imperial, so I'll just be relying on names. Quite often people in the chat will tell me people's names as I'm calling them out. I'll do my best to remember them and refer to people. But here we go. So let's just wait for the referee's call. So Imperial won the coin toss. They deferred. No. Surely Sussex won and deferred, and then they've chosen to kick. He did say that the Saxons chose to kick, which would mean that they would have to kick in the opening of the third quarter as well, the second half. We'll see. I couldn't quite hear the ref, but anyway, we're getting underway. Let me get the scoreboard up. Not that there's anything on it yet, but it's all part of the experience. But as we look at it for this first quarter, the Imperial Immortals will be on offense first, going left to right, and the Sussex Saxons will be on defense first, going right, trying to defend that right end, unless they recover the ball on a kickoff. But just talking about all things being equal here. Like I said, a little bit sort of slow tempo to the start of this game. Both squad sizes quite similar in size. I think Imperial probably just a few head counts smaller, but not that means much, but people often want to know about it. We've got some support here for Saxons number 56. I think it's Saxons number 19. It just says 19, so shout out to those guys. Let us know where you're watching from as well, because we quite often get people, you know, from all up and down the country and even overseas. So let us know. Right, here we go. Kickoff. Right, ball is up, all the way back to the fielded by number 7 from Imperial. Runs past 2 would-be tacklers, and sorry, I haven't got the roster out. It's on my phone. Number 33 for the Saxons is Seth with the tackle. I do remember saying his name a few times a couple of weeks ago. They are on the bang on the 26-yard line, so not a bad return, not bad starting yardage. And let's see what, or I suppose both teams, because the Saxons have got. So it looks like number 44 is a QB, and he pitches it off. A little jet sweep there. Number 7 for Imperial. 2 would-be tacklers, not quite wrapping him up, but the third tackler coming in certainly and stopping the play. We're on second down. We're just waiting for the ref to. It's about 2 yards, so that was about an 8-yard gain. Not a bad first down play for their series. Rome is watching. Thanks, Dina. Some love for Xander, number 48. Right, so we're second down. Ball is snapped, handed off again, this time to the running back, and he slips as he cuts. And I think it's Webb again, isn't it? No, that was 33 Webb. 35 is Oscar. Oscar Zarembit. The guy said to me pre-game, we thought it was really funny how you couldn't pronounce everyone's name, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys humour it rather than get offended. But yeah, Oscar Zaremski there with the tackle. So that brings up third down. It was a tackle for a loss. It's about 3rd and 4. Ball is snapped. QB rolls out to his left. He's got an option. He pitches the option out to number 35, who finishes off the run, and they get a first down out of that play for sure. Looks like we've got a player down injured, so I'm just going to pan away. Oh no, he's getting out. He's all right. Cool. And we've got a shout out here for Imperial Coach Prince. Thank you guys. And that's it. So referee signals first down, and the clock is running. So we've seen just 3 running plays so far from Imperial, and pretty good. They're moving the sticks. They're chugging downfield. Will we see a pass? This is probably the perfect opportunity for them to pass, and they don't. They hand it off, and I think stops at the line of scrimmage there. Number 35. We'll see. It looks like they might be giving him a yard or two. Just waiting to actually get the final spot. And my optimistic yard or two was a yard or two off. Yeah. Oh no. I don't know why that flag was thrown, because it didn't look like an unabated line to the QB, but I suppose they're just playing it safe here, the ref. So flag on the play there, offsides. It looks like it's going to be called. We'll just wait for the white cap to confirm. Oh, false start. So, I didn't see that at all. So that is actually a false start. My apologies to the Saxons defence. So they go back 10 yards. It's now second and 20. Ball handed off in the backfield to number 35. He scrambles. He's tackled beautifully from it's that number 35 again, Oscar. I don't know if it looked like he was an interior lineman there in terms of his positioning, but he looks more like a linebacker type in stature. I think he is a middle linebacker. I'm going to see where he actually lines up. But great play from him there. You know, really, Imperial have got to get all the yards on this down, you know, 20 or so yards, because it's third and 20. Ball snapped to the QB. He's run out to the right. He does have 2 blockers. He's got an option man, but he doesn't choose to get it, and is tackled by number 37 for the Saxons, who I will call the name out shortly. Shy for a first down, and that will bring on the punt team. So Jamie Winstanley there with the series-ending tackle. Obviously, the penalty doesn't help, that 10-yard penalty for the false start, but in this opening drive, it is raining, but very mildly, like it's sort of, I don't know, spitting, would you call it? Just not really much to impact the game or make the ball slick. But here we go with a 4th down punt. Really poor punt, just skews it off of his boot there. Number 42 doesn't get the yards he would have wanted, and the Saxons are going to take their first offensive drive from roughly the 30-yard line, maybe 31-yard line of their own. I've been asked about the Imperial's beef with UCL. I don't know a lot about it really. I don't sort of cover the goings on and predictions and performance. I just come and do the live streams, and I do the scores and stuff. We've got pundits that if you can call them that look after, you know, opinion stuff. So I know that it was quite severe. I know that it was seemed underhanded from one side, and I hope that's the final. It would be awesome, but we'll see. But that was only for those reasons in terms of the fierce competition. Ball snapped very low, and QB takes off on his feet. Jackson is the QB. Oh, sorry, I should know his full name. I'm going to just call him Jackson. Jackson Allen. So Jackson Allen is the starting quarterback today. He's on the first play there, a bit of a low snap, and he has to sort of abandon the play and just take off. Doesn't do too bad. Picks up 7 yards on the play. So we're now second and 3. Support here from Imperial, from Nick. Let me just zoom out slightly. Ball handed off and run round to the right, the Saxons right. Definitely picks up the first down yards. A good, solid run. I think that was their fullback. If I remember, yeah, number 16. I think that was him. Yeah, that's him. Remember him from a couple of weeks ago when we did the Brighton live stream. Deceptively fast for a fullback type player, and hit really well. And I remember him catching quite a few balls. So that's Ez Rilashadi. Expecting, you know, another good game from him today. Yeah, 24 does have some bright stuff on there. Look at that. We'll not be missing him. Ball very poorly snapped again, just left out there. A little bit of confusion in the Saxons backfield as to who was jumping on it. And I didn't see who it was, but a lineman come and jumped on it in the end and saved the day, or saved the drive. Big loss of yards there, 3rd and about 20. So both teams here ending up in 3rd and 20 situations. So we've really got one play here to try and make those 20 yards. Let's see what Jackson can do. I'm just going to, I want to zoom out and get the QB, the wide receivers in the shot. So run there, I think it was an errant snap, but ball run round to the right, and not good enough pick up there from Mpinga, and we're now roughly 4th and 20. I think Mpinga got back the ball carrier got back to roughly the line of scrimmage. So yeah, opening drives, they trade punts. Really interesting stuff. And again, teams need to work each other out. So Kwame's there. Hello, Kwame, saying that player should be flagged for infringement. Ball snap not very well, but the punt gets either gets blocked or smacked into the line, and recovered by number 24. The beacon of a player, and that gives fantastic field position to the Imperials. So that they should take over their 1st and 10. We're just waiting for. Oh, there is a flag on the play. So if we could have a hit on the kicker. Usually that sort of where that flag is. That's sort of what the call is there. And there's two different types of penalties for hitting a kicker. One, I don't know what they're called, but one's an automatic 1st down, and the other one's a little bit more lenient. It was an illegal 2nd kick. So it's a loss of down, which means it's turned over. So it looks like it's 1st down Imperial's way. Illegal 2nd kick. Wow. So Imperial's offense take the field again. 44 in at QB. They got a I think double tight formation there. Basically every single player's in shot. It looks like there's a medic being called for. Get across the field. One running back, QB keeps hold of it, does pitch it on the option to number 30. Saxons have been really good defensively with their line of scrimmage defending, or protection should we say. Right, same formation. They've got open side field to the left. They're on the right hash. 35 goes in motion. QB fake pitches it, runs it up the middle, and looks like he gets in. There were about 2 or 3 missed tackles. The sideline are cheering. The ref has now signalled. There you go. So, on their second drive of the game, and with a very short field because of a penalty on special teams, Imperial are the first to score. I don't think they've had a single passing play yet. Everything has been run so far. I would say it's no longer spitting, it is now raining. And we're just wait for the... I think we're waiting for one of the refs, are we, to go under the... No? There is one under there, but there's usually one even... Oh, there we go. Okay. QB is in. Picked off by number 10 for the Saxons. Who is Oluwatu missing. Olu Adesina is his surname. So good play from him. Imperial's prospects, that was their first picked off. So yeah, let's see what happens here. So obviously kick formation here for the Imperial, the Immortals, as they get their opening score. And we're still in Q1, and the score is Imperial Immortals 6-0. What are they talking about? No, they're talking about using the red line, but the red line's not one of the lines of the American football markings. But anyway, ball caught on the run by number 30. He drops it, and it is recovered by the Imperial Immortals, number 28. And they've got another fantastic starting field position here. It's the last thing that the Saxons needed. So hopefully the defence can prevent any further scoring. But Charlie Long there taking the return and fumbling the ball for the turnover. So really interesting to see what Imperial do here. They really and punching this ball in, obviously from their perspective. What's the best way of doing that? They've run the ball really successfully so far. Probably going to see more of the same. So no one out wide. Ball snapped directly, it looked like, to on the jet sweep to number 30. He had a lead blocker, number 61 with him. And there is a flag on the play. It looks like they were good for first down yardage, but we'll just see what the penalty is. Oh, I can call number 10 Tommy. Thank you. Oh, face cage on the Saxons today. They lose more yards, or it depends how you look at it. Imperial gain more ground, but just really bad luck and really really unfortunate play here for the Saxons in this opening quarter so far. So it's a boring game because extra 30-0 up already. I think I did get a score elsewhere, but it's not final. But the Bobcats, the Bournemouth Uni Bobcats, were beating the UEA Pirates like 15-0 just before kickoff. So yeah, thanks for the update for the Exeter game. Ball snapped, taken by QB number 44. He does have a man for the option, doesn't pitch it to him and gets tackled. I don't know what if he had any gain on that. The ball is on probably the 11-yard line, and that does bring up. It looks like he's holding up second down and about 5. So picked up about 5 yards on that play. So pass attempted and batted down and intercepted. So really not doing well in their passing, Imperial, because the Saxons DBs are all over it. I think it was. I was going to say it's either 45 or 46, and both of those numbers are running next to each other together. So I don't know who it was that made that play. Warwick have beaten Glasgow 14-7. Thanks for letting me know, Dylan. Appreciate that. Yeah, the kickoff times today were crazy. Literally, there's only really a handful of games because we're in the playoffs, but there's probably about 11 different kickoff times, which was surprising. This one kicking off obviously 2 o'clock is about mid. The ball, and you can see as soon as he caught it, he was on his feet. Great blocking there, and Jackson's running down the sideline. He's clear, he's gaining ground all the way down to the end zone. Touchdown! Oh my God, that was almost. So this is a 90-yard field. That was about an 87-yard touchdown. Unbelievable, amazing stuff from Jackson Allen there. Unbelievable.
That's on you, baby. Good job.
So, sorry, let me move my umbrella out of the way. I wasn't expecting it to be a problem while we were filming down that end of the field. But here we go, 6-6, and we're now getting the point after attempt from the Saxons, and we'll see what they go for. Jackson's probably going to have a breather and they'll just go for one. We'll see. Yeah, they are going for one. You can see there. There's a hold. Oh no, there's always fakes, but you know, let's take it at face value. Ball is snapped. Holder got it nicely, but the ball, the kick didn't get enough height, and it's no good. You can see their referee just signalling that. So we're all even. I don't know how it's crazy that we're all even, but you know, against the rub of the play, that you know, and thankfully as well. And I want this to be competitive, but it looked like Imperial were going to go 2 scores ahead. You know, doom and gloom for the Saxons, and now we're all level here in the first quarter. So yeah, exciting stuff. And we're just going to see again the Saxons kick off. Bit of love here for Jackson. Jackson's obviously just getting some oxygen in now on the sideline, ready to come out after this this series. Ball is up and kicked through the backfield for a touchback. Kicked through the end zone, should I say, for a touchback. So ball marked directly down in front of us on the 20-yard line. Imperials offense back on the field. A little bit of love here for Saxons. And the Saxons defense has probably spent quite a bit of time on the field, but they're buoyant. You know, they just had the interception. Big offensive play from Jackson Aaron, the QB. Ball snapped, passed immediately forward on a jet sweep, attempted jet sweep for number 7 for Imperial, but he was met for a 3-yard loss there. So it brings up 2nd and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line. Ball snapped again, that same play, but he runs into a lead blocker, number 7, and 67 comes from behind for the Saxons and makes another tackle for loss on that same play. 67 is Ethan Muter. So this Saxons defense is buoyant. We're now 3rd and 16. 17. So that was an even bigger loss, that one, sorry. So that same bunched formation for Imperial. They pitch the ball round to the left, number 30 taking the ball. Gets just beyond the line of scrimmage, but again, this rampant Saxons defense, and with that great line of scrimmage discipline that they have, stop the ball. Absolutely is going to be a punt. Ball is at around the 60, it is on the 16-yard line. So we haven't seen very good punting so far, but hopefully we'll get to see, there'll be something decent here. No mistakes. No, absolutely muffed it, dove on it, and it's the same that just happened the upper end. On a punt, muffed, and the turnover on downs is deep into Imperial Immortals territory. They're in their red zone, so the Saxons take over with 1st and goal yardage around the 8-yard line. So 1st down from the 8-yard line with goal to go. And just how has this game just flipped on its head in a matter of minutes? Saxons now looking to get, you know, to go ahead on scoring. Ball handed off, really slow forming handoff with Jackson there. What big hits flying in, and it looks like the ball's turned over because the ball came out. And it looks like it's 1st down on the 1-yard line for the Immortals. So really missed opportunity there. But the ball being coughed up quite a lot in this game. Obviously a bit slick now. It looks like they're going to end the quarter. Or are they? I don't know what they're doing. So here's the ref with cool. Oh. So the play was ruled as a touchback, so come back out to the 20-yard line that we were a few minutes ago. And I don't know, reset, it feels like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as long as his knee wasn't down. Right.
So, Imperial Immortals first and 10 from the 20-yard line, even though it says 2 on the stick. Ball handed off on the jet sweep to number 7. Again, he just gets swallowed up. I don't know, does this play work for him well in training or something? Because they keep going back to it and they haven't been successful with it. Maybe once they were successful, but that's about 5 times it's been run now, and it's been a tackle for a loss or a tackle at the line of scrimmage pretty much every time. We're now 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. End of quarter. So, as they change ends and with to the furthest end away from our camera, we go into the 2nd quarter with the score 6-all, and the Imperial Immortals with the ball at 2nd and 10. Should be a quick change on this one. It's pretty straightforward. The rain is definitely picking up. I've got an umbrella, but it's still cold and wet. Not that you're worried about my welfare. Fucking thing. Sorry. Where I've got an umbrella up, it keeps blowing my stand away. We're just waiting for the sticks to be moved. A little bit slow getting them moved, which is strange considering the very easy down and distance marking of where the ball was. Ball on the 20-yard line, 2nd and 10. Right, let me zoom in. So that bunched up Imperial offence. They run the ball round to their left with some lead blockers, but again, not good enough to get through this very stingy Saxons defence. They gain. Yeah, Jake making a point here. It makes sense. If passing sort of out of the question, I think it's you've also got the issue of the some really bad ball discipline. 4th down, punt team being called on. It's 4th and about 3. So ball around the 27-yard line. Oh, sorry. I leant on the camera and shot it up in the air. Punt. Sorry, the snap comes back nicely. Punt towards us, really. And I don't know why they're cheering. The guy didn't touch it, did he? That wasn't recovered. That's not first down for Imperial. No, it's first down for Sussex. Is it? So 10:44 left in the half. So yeah, sorry, they did get the ball. I don't know what happened there. I didn't. It must have touched a Sussex player, and then we obviously saw that it was recovered by Imperial. But yeah, okay. 1st and 10. Imperial march down the field. They're just shy of the red zone, so the ball's on the around the 24-yard line. Sorry about that. I accidentally touched my touchscreen on my camera. Pass out to the flat to the running back, and he's just met and taken it out the sideline. Definitely for a loss, probably about 3 yards.
It makes extra yardage, it's got to be a bit. Yeah, also, the guys are doing a job, yeah.
So yeah, 2nd and about 13 for Imperial here. The Saxons defence just doing all they can to keep this team in the game today. They've been fantastic. Ball snapped, pitched out to number 35, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. He fights for a couple more yards, and is probably +6 on that play overall. So bring up 3rd down and 7. So ball on the 21-yard line, and it should be 3rd down. I'm just checking there, make sure I've got my number right. So QB in the same double tight formation, motion there, and QB keeps it. Gets to the line of scrimmage, is still on his feet, and is tackled just inside the 10. So a really good play there from Imperial. That Imperial QB seems to be certainly a key. I know the quarterback position is in general, but in terms of his athleticism and the impact he's had on the plays, certainly a key player for Imperial. Ball snapped. Oh! Shoveled to number 30, and no longer had he caught it than 37. Jamie Winstanley just comes straight in and meets him for a loss of yardage on the play. Brings up 2nd down and goal from the 12-yard line. Someone's saying it's 46-0 now to Exeter. They're playing KCL, right? KCL Regents, if I remember rightly. Cheers for that, Jake. I'll read it in a second. Ball pitched off to QB Dola, and he's met by about 3 or 4 Saxons defenders. Gains about 2 yards. So Jake's just explained. Thanks, Jake's just said QB is Dola, who plays wide receiver for the Blitz, a mental athlete. Someone's missing an arse pad.
Guys, 3rd and goal, okay, 3rd and goal. That's what I've just told Zach. That's what I've just told Zach. He moves the ball, he's got to go.
So it's not even half time yet with that 46-0, so that'll be a running clock. They shouldn't have running clocks, should they, especially in playoffs, but running clocks second half. Unless the Regents can close the gap there. Sorry, everyone stood next to me now. So it's really loud. Ref blows his whistle. I think the centre might have been moving the ball a bit too much. He might have been spinning it around to get a dry bit, or maybe rubbing it. I'm not sure what he did. I wasn't looking directly at the ball then, but that looks like what the referee's talking to him about. And they are marching the ball back. So yeah, let's just see what I don't know what they call for that. Maybe a false start.
Same play, SOS.
Illegal snap. So yeah, illegal snap. So yeah, that makes sense. And I do sort of feel for the centre. He's just trying to try the ball. He's not trying to do anything dodgy, but it looks like this one's going to the right. If I was going to hazard a guess, ball snap. QB Dola Robbins is right, and he passes it up in the air, and it's straight into the hands again of Saxons players. I don't think that an Imperial receiver has actually had his fingers on the ball with this game. Every single pass has been touched by a Saxon player. Is he single? I can ask. I'll find out for you, Kaya.
Fourth down, guys. Fourth down. They're going to go for it. Stop him here, defense.
So it's fourth down, and yeah, Imperial going to go for it. Makes sense, given the field position, given the score. Ball on the 15-yard line, so it's 15 and goal. Looks like there's a bit of confusion in the backfield. So this play, I think we were about to see, may not be a common one that they run. An orbital motion there for number 30. Dola takes the ball, looks to pass, plants his feet, ball up in the air, and it is caught. I think that's caught for a touchdown, but they are saying it's short. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for the signal. Touchdown. So they do manage to successfully get a ball into a receiver's hands, and they're 1 for one, if you like. One pass to their receiver that they caught for a touchdown. So that puts them 6 points ahead. So let's just put that on the board while we wait for this. Yeah, they're going for 2. Slightly different formation there with 3 receivers out to the right, 2 in the slot position, and a running back to the quarterback's right. Takes the snap, looks straight to the flat, passes it just a bit too far in front of we are left wanting for points after today, and who's yellow? It's my yellow umbrella. I'm trying to protect my equipment. I have tried to move the equipment. I'm at a toss-up between being able to hold it and grab it if the wind blows it, and keeping it out of shot. So apologies for that. Bit of information here from Chad. Jackson Allen, the Sussex QB, who we saw do an 80-odd yard run for a touchdown. His father was a professional figure skater in Canada. Amazing athlete, Jackson has his footwork. Yeah, I've seen Jackson do a couple of pirouettes and spins. They left the ball there, goes out for a touchback, and it will stop at the 20-yard line. So the Saxons take over on the 20-yard line right in front of us. 1st and 10, now going left to right as we look at it. So let's see if we can see some more magic from Jackson. As the Saxons will look to even up. It's crazy because that Saxons went from a scoring position in the red zone, that turnover, and now they're a TD behind. So 3 here in motion. Takes the snap really. Oh, poor timing on that, and it just took too much time to try and develop that play. The lineman, you know, the offensive lineman, asking him a bit too much for blocking, and yeah, tackle for a little loss, a 1 yard loss right in front of us. Let me just see if I can adjust shift my camera over to see around the ref. So 2 wide receivers each side, same with the running backs for the QB. Ball handed, fake handed off, and Jackson Allen sacked in the backfield by number 14 from the Imperial Immortals, but there is a flag on the play, and it was with the ref looking at that tackle, so it may be something that he didn't see with the tackle, or it could even be holding. It just said it's a loss of down, so it's... Right, let me move my camera back. Sorry for the motion sickness. They just, yeah, definitely going back Saxon's way. So it's got, I think it's a holding play. Yeah. Yeah, second down, holding penalty. So we're just over 20 yards here, probably about 21, because I think that 1 yard loss. Ball is on the 8 yard line, Saxon's own 8 yard line. Ball snapped directly to Mpinga. He takes the ball to the left and is met nicely, really nicely. I think number 5 there with the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
7.
I think this is Jackson Allen 80 yard run territory, isn't it? Ball snapped out of the backfield, it looks like, and a safety. Yeah, referee signalling a safety. So that's 2 points, 2 more points. Makes up for the lost PATs, I suppose, for Imperial there. Still a 1-score game. And not only do the Saxons concede those 2 points, they also have to kick the ball off. One instance in American football where you get double punished in terms of gameplay. So ball is placed on the 20 yard line, you can see right in front of us. Oh, referee blows the whistle there as the ball fell off the tee. Very likely that it will be held now.
You score, you kick off. Basically, you score, you kick off.
Just been told that the Mustangs, who's the Mustangs? Northumbria Mustangs have won 48-0 against the Edge Hill Vikings. Here we go, kickoff. Goes nicely up in the air and curves around to the right, the left. Ball, returner picks the ball up, but the ball's in the air for a bit too long for him to have much space. A little bit of afters there for number 33 for the Saxons. Don't think any flag's been thrown. Quite lucky to get off with that there, because That was right in front of everyone, including the Imperial sideline. So Imperial offense back on the field, Sussex defense back on the field. They've been on the Imperial offense and the Sussex defense have spent the most time on the field today out of any unit, and it just feels like it's a matter of time before the offense unlocks the defense, as it were. Not that the defense are playing badly; they're doing really well, but you can't keep your defense out on the field all the time and expect to win a game. So, and this defense is awesome. I've watched them a few times now. They're very stingy, very good, motivated, but it's a tall order. Referees blow the whistle, don't like something they see pre-snap. Or don't see pre-snap. I've got to change my coat. What this stoppage is for. It looks like, yeah. I don't know what he called it, like a false snap. I think it looks like the centre has been penalised again for from Imperial for tampering with the ball pre-snap. Tampering, probably the wrong way. Playing with it. I don't mean that he's doing anything illegitimate. Ball snap, QB rolls around to the right, pitches it out to a receiver, dances around a couple of players, but met by the Sussex defence once again. I think that's third down, yeah. And it was second and around 15. Just waiting for, the refs marked it. It'll be third and around 8. This rain's killing me. Hopefully the equipment stands up and doesn't get water damaged. Right, so one receiver out wide, QB takes it to the left. Really nice hit there as he pitches it, and I think they call it a forward pass, do they? Looks like a forward pass, yeah. So it's going to be an incomplete pass rather than a fumble. They're just conferring. It did go forwards.
I would have picked that, but I'm a very naughty boy.
So brings on fourth down. It looked like they got about a yard on the play. So fourth and about 6, from what I can tell. And yeah, I think it was called an incomplete pass. I think the question was to whether the QB was beyond the line of scrimmage when he did it. Ball snap, punt is up in the air. It's okay, not too far, but caught by the up back, number 42, and he's brought down and tackled by the first two gunners from Imperial. .42, I'm going to call him Leo, and that's it. I just had another score pop up on my screen. Let's see what it was. It looked like 68-0, but I don't know who to, and I'll have to have a look. We're near half-time, so I'll have a look at half-time for the scores. Ball on the floor, and Jackson dives on it. Loss of a couple of yards on that play. Brings up 2nd and 12. Ball pitched out to Mpinga. He avoids the first tackle, but he's really in danger in the backfield. There is a whistle. It looks like there's a player down. Just going to pan away from him. Yeah. The Dream UCL versus Imperial final is still alive. I don't mean that disrespectfully towards the Saxons. Obviously, they're hosting me today, and I'm very grateful for it. But it was just because of that beef that happened, and just makes a spicy final. 60-0 half-time at Exeter. Thank you, Seb, for confirming that. Someone just saying that Dola was in the Uni All-Star game 2 years ago. Just waiting for the paramedic to leave the field, and there she comes. And QB Jackson is under centre. Fakes a pitch, hands it off, really nice run here for a first down. I'll get the number when he stands up. Looks like number 16. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Time flies when you're having fun. And that's Ez, I don't know if I should call him a fullback. I don't know, he's a bit too fast. But anyway, oh, I thought that was first down. No, they were so far back because of penalties. It's now 4th down, and it looked like they're in pump formation. What a shame. My apologies, guys. I should be paying better attention. But here we are, yeah, pump formation, 4th and about 7. And not a great snap, but it does get there. Punt is off. And there calls for it being downed and away, and there we go. So Ez there jumps on the end of that one, and the ball will turn over, and the Imperial offence and the Saxons defence will take the field yet again. So trips left, ball passed out to the left and straight through the hands of the would-be receiver. and recovered by, not that it needed to be, but dived on by a offensive lineman, it seems. Number 62. So it seems as the weather's got worse, Imperial's offensive formations have got more creative. I don't mean creative in terms of responding to the weather. They seem to be going wider and wider away from the ball, spreading the defence more. Again, trips left on this play, tight end on the left as well, with a single running back there with, with Doda. He pitches the ball out to the left. Number 35 takes it, follows his first blocker, tackled by the next man. Sorry, I didn't get a number there. Right, we're under 1 minute left in the game. Sorry, in the half. Sorry. It's wishful thinking. I don't want to be in this rain anymore. Twins left on the formation, 2 in the backfield, and the ball's terribly snapped, just rolls along the floor. Yeah, Dola with no other choice. With no other choice there but to dive on it and take the loss of yards. Not what they wanted. And that was a 3rd down. It's now 4th down, and they've had to now. That snap has cost them a 3rd down conversion opportunity, and they just now have to punt. And they've called that as the half. So here we are in Sussex. The score at half-time is the Sussex Saxons 6, tongue twister there, and Imperial Immortals 14. So we're going to have a quick break, and we'll see you in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to go and get warmed up, get a Coke, and see you shortly.
Because they run outside so much, I need my actual D-line end.
Hi everyone, we're back for the start of the third quarter. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Yeah, I think the sound's on, that's cool. I need to change that to third quarter because it says half time, but it is 14-6 to the Imperial Immortals. One score game, and we've got the Saxons kicking off left to right as we look at it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a nice little break. I warmed up somewhat, just in case you're asking. I did look at some scores, but every score that I could find we've already called out. So I suppose the big shocking one is the 60-0 at half time for Exeter. A lot of support here for Imperial. Right, let's get that on the screen. There we go, caught in the backfield there. Running towards the centre of the field and is met quite nicely. Sorry, let me just zoom in a little bit so we've got a little bit of bit better detail. So first down here for Imperial, run round to the right and a pitch. Again, not out of the ordinary for them, sort of sticking to what's been working, moving a lot of bodies around the ball, getting their big men to pull off of the offensive line and to lead block, and they pick up first down yardage. Great first down play to start off the third quarter for them. Sorry, I've got plastic covering my camera and it's difficult for me to reach the zoom on it. Give me a sec. Oh no, it's taking pictures, great. I don't know what's going on with it. Sorry guys, it's like constantly taking pictures. Right, I think I sorted it out. Sorry about that, I know that was a misplay there. It was a pickup of a yard, and it looked like the player's still down. I'm just going to pan away. Yeah, sorry, I've got this plastic covering on my camera, and in trying to reach the zoom, I hit some button and it started taking loads of pictures. So players here taking a knee as there is a injured player down for the Imperial Immortals. He's up on his feet, number 35, just sort of walking off there. Looks like he's got a pain in his left leg, but doesn't look like it's doing him too much, causing him too much discomfort at the moment. So hopefully we'll see him back. And I think we still got. I didn't even check. I think we still got Dole. Yeah, we do. Number 44 still under centre. We've got two receivers out to the right. I think they might get done for an illegal substitution here. I'm not sure what's going on. Are they going to march him back for the ball again? Illegal snap or whatever they called it. Just comment here saying number 35 is a huge blow for Imperial if he's out. Praying for Nick. I assume that's the name of number 35. I don't have a roster. It's you can blame the admin team on the Imperial Immortals. Mo says the Imperial run the same plays, yet they're effective with them. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, they haven't like they haven't sort of changed up. They haven't needed to. They're doing well. They're ahead. I think that they've changed their formations a bit, but in terms of the way that they're playing and the types of plays they're calling, they've got, you know, why change a winning formula? Ball snapped. QB keeper up the middle, bit of a delay, and he's brought down, tackled by number 35 there for the Saxons. And that's Oscar Zaremski with the tackle there. So ball snapped, it looks like it's handed off there. Yeah, it is to, I can't get the number, but long white sleeves, 30 something, and tackled for a loss, another tackle for a loss. I think it's just number 30, yes it is for Imperial. Tackled for a loss there on third down, that brings up fourth down and about 13, and they're calling out the punt team, as you would expect. So an unsuccessful opening drive for the second half here for Imperial. You know, let's see if we can get this offense firing on Sussex side. Obviously, got to have the change of possession first through the punt, and anything can happen. Snaps are wild in this game. Miskicked or blocked, I don't know, but nicely dove on, and first down going the other way. So negative yardage if you're looking at that from an Imperial perspective, and fantastic starting field position for this offense, exactly what they needed to get this third quarter rocking. So the Sussex Saxons the offense could not ask for a better situation. They're in their opponent's territory. It's 1st and 10 from around the 30-yard line, and this is theirs to throw away. I would say they should be putting points up on the board with this drive. Oh, the ball's dropped straight away, picked up by Jackson, and that's been a problem. And I think for both teams, to be fair, but I think the Saxons have had the rub of it with just this poor transition, whether that's centre to quarterback or quarterback to running back. We're just seeing, you know, bad ball security, and it's either slowing the play down and therefore the play's ineffective, or it can be, you know, in some situations causing negative yards and even turnovers. So 2nd and 10. Jackson is tackled by of defenders there. So great play there, and it looks like it's the big guys up front, the D linemen for the Immortals that come out on top there. The loss, I'm just waiting for the refs to, just waiting for the sticks to be set. It looks like the loss was about 10 yards. Huge loss on that play. 3rd down and roughly 20 yards. So the ball's now placed at around the 30. Yeah, so it's around 10 yards loss. So great defensive stance there from Imperial defense. Do you know what? I don't think I've given the Imperial enough of credit today, or shout out. Maybe not credit. I definitely think they've been good, but I haven't been. Yeah, I think we should be singing their praises a bit more. They've done a very good job so far this game. So ball handed off, miscommunication. Jackson takes off. One would-be tackler misses him, and he's brought down a couple of yards later. Oh my God, sorry, I didn't move the camera, and I need to dry it off. Sorry, I was sort of like sat there watching it, and stood there watching it, and didn't follow with the camera. My apologies. Oh no, that looks awful. Right, let me try again. It should be better once it focuses. Yeah, sorry, it's really difficult because we can't cover the lens, so the lens is always exposed, and if the rain's blowing in a certain direction, then we're going to get it in the face. Right, let me zoom out a little bit. Give my camera skills a bit of forgiveness. There we go. We got both receivers, one out each side, and the ball is pitched out to Impinga, Kaz Impinga, who's really good running by Impinga there. Very aggressive with a couple of stiff arms, jumping out of tackles, and it is a turnover on downs. That was 4th down, and like I said, I think that's a massively missed opportunity for the Sussex Saxons offence. Great work by the Imperial defence. You know, look, the flip side of that same coin. I'm a neutral party here, but yeah, I just feel like when you compare the 2 opening drives for the 3rd quarter, neither were successful, but the Saxons were in the better position to do something about it. Sorry, let me just move the camera again. So Dola back in, number 44 QB, takes the snap, takes off, doesn't like what he sees, cuts back, and just cuts back into all sorts of trouble, and is sacked by 60% of the Sussex Saxons defence. Has anyone got the Hearts Hurricanes score? It's a public service announcement for Jake here. He's asked in the chat. So if anyone knows, so Hearts Hurricanes today are playing, I should know this one, Brunel. So it's Brunel at home, Hearts away. Yeah, if you know the score, let us know. It'd be good to have one update, Jake, because that's really important, but also to let you guys know. Ball snapped. Looks like it's a run round to the left. Yes, it is. QB keeper again, and met again by numerous players. He only lost a yard on the previous play, and doesn't look like he lost anything on this play. Oh no, it looks like he gained a yard. Did Ardola. And it's 3rd down already, 3rd and 10. It's a case of convert or kick. Should I say punt? Convert or punt for the Imperials on this play. Still a very close game, and wait for this play. So we've got Twins out to the left. It's a pass play and just straight through the hands of the would-be catcher, or the intended receiver, was number 42. I think if you look at things on balance in this game, Sussex's points really came from a freak play, like a one-off, like a fantastic athleticism, you know, full pitch run, and whereas Imperial have got their points through different types of play, like, you know, different offensive running, different offensive plays. They had the safety as well. I feel like they're the more rounded and maybe the favourite team to win it. So I know you say that's obvious because they're winning at the moment, but it is only a 1-score game. But it just sort of, the Sussex offense haven't put in like a formidable, demoralising for the defence drive yet, and that's what you need, right? You need to chew up yards and get them second guessing and arguing and all that. And I don't think that's what's happening. I think, you know, the Imperial defence are not spending much time on the field. They're doing a good job when they're on it, yeah, it's well, certainly this half so far has just been what, 3 and outs, right? So yeah, I just feel like if I was to look at things on balance between the two teams, I feel that the edge goes to Imperial at the moment in terms of overall play. But it's, you know, still a 1-score game, and you've got to do better than that to win. But we'll see what happens. really lots of, oh my God, lots of miscommunication there between the players, and then a beautiful hit come in. Oh, they've already blown the whistle. Beautiful hit come in on the QB, and he coughed the ball up and it got dove on, and we're just waiting to find out the outcome of it. And I will wipe the lens again. Sorry, I've only got one camera. Well, I've got two, but I've only got one camera plugged in, wide up. Anyway, so it looks like the defense for the Imperial staying on, and it is now second down. I should know that, shouldn't I? 2nd and 10. Ball snapped low again, and attempt to pick up. Terrible attempt to pick up from the QB there, but it is whistled dead, but it is certainly a turnover. And again, a turnover that results in the team that gets the ball getting the ball in a great field position. They are getting this ball roughly the 28-yard line, the opponent's 28-yard line. So Imperial coming on, and they are already in Saxons territory, and just shy, 8 yards shy of the red zone. So again, another situation here, but for the other team, where you've really got to capitalise on this stuff, on these great turnovers and these really good situations that you get put in. However, you know, I'm sure the Sussex guys watching this and watching it back, hello if you are watching it back, will have something else to say. So let's see what happens. Ball snapped. QB passes it out to the flat. Ball is caught, but he had to jump up high for it. Number 19, and he is brought down for a fair loss there, probably about 4 yards. He won't get the benefit of the point where he forward progress, because he chose to carry on and run again and break back with the ball. So a loss of about 5 yards brings up 2nd and 15. I'm freezing. So we've got trips out to the left this time. Single running back next to QB Dola. He's on his left. This looks for everyone's money to play to the left. And actually it's a draw up the middle. And he's good for a few yards. Doesn't quite get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'd be 3rd and 11. This Saxons defense has just been awesome. Oh no, mate, the ball was spotted a little bit further back than what I thought, and it's probably about 13 yards. So 3rd and 13. Again, in another situation there, you either convert or you well, you could kick the ball here, but with Div 2, I don't think we've got any kickers. But this is good field goal position for them. Orbital motion there. QB keeps it. Lovely tackle there. Really nice coming downfield. And number 4, he's got a limp getting up, but made a really nice tackle there. Being helped off the field by a player from each team, which is really nice. And that's Gabriel Belor Gunwan. Like I said, really nice reaction and nice line he chose to run and meet the QB, but come off with a little bit of a limp, and he's walking a little bit gingerly. Hopefully we see him back up. So fourth and 5. They've managed to get it to 4th and 5. Not bad, you know, considering where they were, but they are going for it. I'm going to zoom out if I can. I'll take loads of pictures again. Orbital motion. Oh, and it's a false start. What a shame. That looked like they were doing really well to salvage what was a bad situation, and they've ended up in a worse situation. Yeah, they should still go for it. The ball's at the 27-yard line. So back at the original line of scrimmage, actually, so 4th and 10. Yeah, no reason not to go for it considering where they are and considering how well their defence is doing. Imperial's defence is doing at the moment. So, QB Dolo back, orbital motion, takes the ball, follows the motion. There must have been, it's got to be another offensive penalty. It must have been some sort of formation penalty. Too many men on the... Oh, he's calling it a false start. Okay. I didn't quite see a false start, but... Black 9. He's saying black 99. Oh, sorry. I think that was a play that was being called in, and I was thinking it was the ref calling out the team and the player number. My apologies. So 4th and 20, and they're still going for it. I wouldn't have been surprised if they did a little coffin corner kick here. Nice little punt to really pin back that offense and maybe go for another safety. But what do I know? So we're 4th and 15. QB drops back, drops the ball as number 48 makes the sack. It's a sack strip or a sack fumble, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but great there from 48. And there is a turnover on downs. It's another further 5 yards up the field, and it's roughly midfield. It's a 90-yard field today, and it's around the 35-yard line the ball is. So good play. And 48, I'm just going to get his name, sorry, I need to check the roster. But number 48 on that play, Alex West, fantastic play from him with the strip sack. Just update everyone on my hands, they're still freezing. Right, sorry, I'm going to have to wipe the lens very quickly. There we go. And it's first down. And I think that's Jackson still in. Yes, it is. Takes the ball, pitches it out to Mpinga, who runs round to the left, beats the edge, comes back in and is met by, I believe, the safety. As in on first down and getting a first down. Good stuff. There's someone, I think that's a cramped position if I've ever seen one. I don't want to film the player that's in. There is a player injured. It's not so severe, but a little bit of love there for Xander. I don't think anyone's got that Hearts score yet, so if you do come across it, let us know. Cool, cramp play. Oh, let's just follow the ball. No update from either Hearts or Brunel. Ball is on the floor again. QB Jackson picks it up and really makes something out of nothing. Fantastic play by him. Solo effort there. Thinking on his feet and actually getting some good yards off of that play. I don't think he quite got a first down, but he turned what could have been a 2 or 3 yard loss into about a 6-7 yard gain from what I can see. So Jackson under centre. Ball pitched to Mpinga. Got a lovely block in the backfield. He's got a lot of space and he's running all the way into the end. So sorry about the, Kaz. Coming back anyway. So it is a holding call. So I am wiping the lens. Please do not adjust your TV sets. Just taking the opportunity. Let's go Xander off. Sorry, I didn't realise that was still there. It was a hold. That's 10 yards. The ball gets marched back, and not only does he get marched back, but also Mpenga's run, which was a TD run, is no longer. It's not in the record books. It doesn't count. It's a very frustrating part of American football. Well, depends on your perspective. I'm sure the Imperial are very pleased with that. Right, where are we now? Third down. Sorry, second down and about 15. Man in motion, gets the ball, number 14 going around the edge, is met by 24 with the orange swag and beats him, but is then tackled. There is I think a referee's timeout because there's more cramp. What's going on with this Imperial team with their cramp? Someone like dishing out salty crackers on the bus down or something isn't good enough. You guys got to get your diarrhea in. But it's not. I don't think these are just cramps, not severe injuries. No, and rightfully so. And the player that is down should be up in no time. I always pan away from them. I don't see the. It's about a dignity thing. I think about a respect thing in American football, where you respect the player that's injured, and I suppose it's sort of their privacy and their dignity here that we're just sort of trying to maintain. He's getting a quick little calf massage, so hopefully we'll be back and playing. He'll be back on his feet and back on the field in no time. He will have to go off the field for at least one play. That's what happens when you get injured. When you stop play, you can't stay on the field. At the moment, he's still on the field. Just I think they're just waiting for that cramp to work its way out, and then he can make his way to the sideline. Sorry, I know I'm blowing, but I'm freezing. All my hands are. I have gloves, but they were soaking wet. I tried to heat them at half time underneath the hand warmer in the toilets. Did okay, but not well enough. He's seriously limping in terms of not putting any weight on that leg. I do believe it's a cramp because it was being massaged. Yeah, that looks like it's a proper cramp there. They're just clapping him off. I'm going to clap too because I'm a good person. Right, let me zoom out or zoom back. And you can see there, so we've got two wide receivers out, one each side, two running backs, QB under centre, I formation in the backfield. Jackson under centre takes the ball and hands it off to the fullback, who is really nicely met and tackled in the backfield by number 62 for Imperial. Great play there from the D-line from Imperial. I think the had flowed really nicely to that play. So it's 4th and 15. And it looks like the Saxons are going to go for it, which makes sense. Okay, so same formation for the Saxons, I formation, QB under centre, takes the ball, pitches it out to Mpinga, and then there's a reverse. Oh my God, and he's got some daylight, look at this. Number 14, there's a block in front of him, he runs past it, and is pushed out of bounds. And up on the mic, there is a flag, there's a flag on the play. But hilariously, the Imperial sideline said, watch for trickery, and that's exactly. Regents had a good day out. Yeah, I've heard. Have we got a final score in that game? It was 60-0. It's likely not to be a dead ball foul, so likely to call the play back. Let's just hear from the ref. Holding on the offence. There's number 66 that was held. We're not sure about the number who did the holding. And from the flag where the ref is right now, he's going to march the ball 10 yards back, and it will be 4th down. 78-0. Thanks, Mikey. God, that's a hell of a scoreline for for a playoff game. And I know I think Exeter are the number 1 seed in the south, weren't they? They're a good side. They're a good side. They're formidable this year. We did a live stream we live streamed their game against Bournemouth. But we've also live streamed Regents, and I certainly didn't expect the game to be that much of a blowout. But they did a fake reverse this time, and number 19 from Imperial wasn't falling for it, made the tackle. 75 has been confirmed by Seb. Thanks, Seb. So 75-0 to Exeter over KCL, and KCL travelled all the way from London down to Plymouth. Sorry, down to, not Plymouth, Exeter for that game. That's what's that? A 6-hour, 7-hour journey. Oh, that's a long way to go, and a long way to go home when you haven't got the W. Okay, so it's turnover. We've now got the Immortals. We've now got the ball. 1st and 10. Ball pitched to number 7. He's got. They're trying to rip the ball from him. Number 47 there with the tackle. I think is this 4th quarter. I can't. I need to ask the ref when they come close by. But I think I've missed the. Sussex kicked off and the ball fell off the tee, didn't it, for the opening of the 3rd quarter? Saying that they just keep doing these plays, and they're not. I don't know. They're not that. Doesn't work out that well for them. But number 30 there, taking the ball on like an end around type play, brings up a big loss, and it's 3rd down and around 25. I'll just ask the ref quickly. Ref, is it fourth quarter? 4th quarter, 9:30 and running. Thank you. 9:30 and running. These refs know everything. Right, I will change this to say 4th. I apologise. It didn't say 4th quarter or quarter 4. So just over 9 minutes remaining in the game. Still wide. He does what he needs to and dives on it, and that's, I think, 3 consecutive losses of yardage. This Sussex defence is just dominant. It is 4th down and I think around 30 yards. Yeah, it's around 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's around 4th and 30. Unbelievable. So Imperial here ready to kick. Hopefully this will be good field position again for the offence. Obviously the conditions aren't great. We'll see how the snap goes. He dropped it, caught it, and blocked! Blocked by number 35! He picks it up, and it's a touchdown! Oh my God! A touchdown for the Sussex Saxons. The defence put more points on the board. Number 57. I have to pull out my phone. Sorry, I haven't followed him, but there he is. He's just running around, enjoying himself. I'm going to film it. So another 6 points on the board, and this 2-point conversion is absolutely crucial. I forgot the guys. I think it was 57. Or if that's the guy, I apologise if it's not, and I've got the number wrong. But we're looking at it's 14-12, 4th quarter, crucial 2-point conversion. Jackson keeps it. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and it is unsuccessful. Very good defending there. So point after attempt, no good, and the 2 point difference remains in the game. What a play that was.
Come on, boys. Heads up. One score now. Guys, heads up. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, we did this one.
And you see the, we haven't had a single point after successful in this game. The difference, that 2 points, is from a safety that Saxons conceded in the second quarter. So, yeah, really interesting stuff. And I think interesting the fact that, like I said, Sussex have scored from a lovely breakaway play. Like I said, I think I even said at the time, it was sort of against the grain. And their defence has scored. So their offence needs to kick into gear. They need to keep the defence off the field. They need to give them some time. They've got to put some nice consecutive drive together. And then hopefully, I'll say hopefully, yeah, I'm on the home team sideline. I'm going to sort of say hopefully Sussex can take advantage of this position they found themselves in. Obviously Imperial will be doing their best to re-establish that lead. And it is pissing it down. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the mic, but... and fast and annoying. Kickoff, here we go. Right, ball in the air, fielded nicely actually by number 19 there. He goes past two... I think it goes out of bounds, and it is a Immortals ball. So they take over roughly around the 40-yard line. No, maybe 35 actually, 35-yard line. First and 10. Still haven't seen the ball and the play come out. I don't know what's going on there. Oh no, they're doing it. They are resetting it. Okay, it was a bit weird. A bit hairy for a second there. So Dolan takes the ball, he looks, but then he doesn't like what he sees, and he trusts his legs. He's trusted his legs all game, and it's always tough when you've got a QB that's as athletic as what Dola is, and can just take off and make those quick decisions. The ref just told me there was about 10 minutes left, but less than that now, so maybe 8 minutes. Sorry, someone asked me about the time, even though I'm on a live stream with a microphone, but it's all good. I'm a very friendly, accommodating individual. So trips left, single back onto the left of the QB, and he's taken off as soon as he catches that ball. Runs around one would-be attacker and two, and then there's a little bit of a ruck there, and they do get the ball over the line for the first down, and there are no flags. So nice little play there from the Imperials offense. Has it just been a defensive game? No, I don't think it has. There's been. I think the Imperials offense best parts of both teams, and obviously they're playing. They're spending a lot of time on the field. Tight end to the right, single back. Oh no, twins to the left. I'm not getting my phone out. I'm just doing numbers now. My hands are too cold. Tackled for probably about a 2 yard gain, it looks there. So second down and 8. So trips left this time for Imperial. Single back, tighten to the right. QB, as one of the option plays you'll ever see, he does bust through and he does make a lot of yards downfield. I don't think there's any flags on the play, but a hell of a run there from Dola. As they get into the red zone, they're just shy of the 10-yard line, so it will be 1st and 10 from about the 12. Rams 21, Lincoln 0 in the 4th quarter. Rams have 2 picks and just got 1 in the red zone. So we're 1st and 10 here from the 12-yard line. QB Dola takes the ball. He does look to pass it. I don't know if it was caught. It looks like it was, but for like a 2-yard gain. Let's just wait until where they reset. Just going to try and wipe this lens again. Sorry, the rain's just going straight at the lens at the moment. Okay, so they've gone twins to the right, tight end to the left with a single back on the left side of QB. Dola drops back, passes it over the middle. It's sort of bubbled for a cut through the hands of the actual intended receiver, but also a couple of defenders, and then hits the deck. QB takes the ball, snaps very high, but runs out to the left. Has got some lead blockers. He's turned the corner, but doesn't quite. I don't think he quite gets to the. Oh, he does get the 1st down yard. I can see the signal there. So great run there, 10 yards from Dola, and that will bring up 1st down and 10 at around the 3 or 4 yard line. We really need to see more of the same from the Saxons defence here. You know, give the offense a chance to seal the game. So ball taken, QB takes off, is met at the line of scrimmage. He probably falls forward for about a yard. 2nd down and about 3. Nottingham Gold 43. Swansea just got their 3rd safety, and it's 6-0 in that game. It takes off. It looks like he had daylight into the end zone there. There is celebrations. There is a touchdown. I can see the ref signalling it. So they managed to get the TD and re-establish a larger lead, 8-point lead, pending this PAT. If they fail to get this, it's still a 1-score game. Obviously, you need to get the 2-point PAT, but yeah, it's that looks like a really crucial score for the Imperial Immortals, and this PAT here could probably seal the game for them. Ball taken, fake handoff. QB Dola runs it in, and it was good. 10-point lead, 2-score game. I don't know if I remiss to say this one's cooked, but I just with the flow of the game and the overall scoring of it in terms of number of scores that's happened, I can't see. Sussex have got a tall order. Yeah, they get the ball, which is good, and hopefully they can get a quick score from it. Onside kick, recover it, another score. Away they go. We'll see. But yeah, it's the game is drawing to an end now. I don't know what the time is. We'll probably hear the ref say the time shortly. But Saxons are running out of time. I've been asked if we'll cover any under-19 games. Yeah, we may do, only as double headers. So we're speaking to teams at the moment about covering summer games. It's always a bit of working out there because some teams don't want you to, some teams do, and then you sort of, yeah, it takes a while to get to work through everything. But yeah, we'll make announcements shortly. But yeah, we are aiming to cover some under-19 games as part of double headers with the senior teams. Ball kicked off and goes to the second line. He bubbles it. Oh my God! It is recovered by the Immortals. The second man dove on it. The first man went to dive on it, didn't quite get it. Second guy got it. Jesus. Dola, yeah, he's all right. Dola for president. He's been awesome. just like I said, quite an athletic player. And I know someone confirmed that in the comments, but you could just see it in him. Like he was a key player, but also in a key position. But you can also see he's a key player as an individual. Right, first and 10. Saxons defence still on the field again, or back on the field again, should I say? And I think this is what I said, in the second quarter. Like they were rampant and they were doing well and they were making plays, but you can only keep that up for so long. Yes, they've scored a touchdown, but that was a special teams, but it's still a defensive touchdown. But you can't maintain that level of intensity. I would say at this level, but they just got an interception. And the offense will come back on. So 1 and done for the Imperial offense. There is a flag because there is an injured player, an injured Saxon down on the far side of the field. Filthy for catching a ball. Filthy day for catching a ball. Off topic, but here in Rome is sunny and warm. Yeah, that's where I need to be. Although it's awful weather, but this isn't the worst we've done it in. It was like much worse than this in terms of rain, and a lot colder in terms of minus Celsius temperatures on a Friday night in Bournemouth. It was so cold that I had water in a bottle and that froze. I had some carrots and they froze. I don't know if I'll do uni ball coverage next year. I hate being cold and wet. It's not for me. I shall stay in with my kids. So players still down but being seen to. He is sat up and it looks like they're assessing his knee, his left knee. Coach is over there as well, and he's just making his way to his feet now. He's actually stretching it out. So I think it was It was another cramp. But this is a Saxons player this time. And he's being clapped off now by me, myself included. Hashtag Steve Price hates rain, that's true. Well, it's a combination, Russ, of cold, wind and rain. That trifecta, just don't want it. It's not for me, I'm not about that life. Commentating in the wet and cold wouldn't be as bad. No, it's still bad. It just is easier when I'm not doing everything in terms of camera work and trying to protect the equipment. Ball is dropped on snap and picked up by the lineman of the Saxons, and the ball plays called dead. Oh, sorry, I'll put another comment. I was trying to wipe stuff down and then just picking things accidentally. Looked like offsides on the defence there. It gets a media interns to media students to intern for sport time. Yeah, if anyone's out there that wants to do it, let us know. We could do with you all year round for different things. Ball taken on the right by Mpenga, down the sideline, cuts inside and gets into Imperial territory. But is that, yeah, of course there's a flag. It's like every single time there's a breakaway play for the Saxons, it just gets called back. There's always holding, always holding. Hearts are up 6-1 as there was a defensive extra point safety. A defensive extra point safety? Yeah, I don't fucking... Tom Matthews, you're going the right way about getting banned, mate. He said he's just kidding, it's all right. I'm enjoying the conversation, actually. Right, it's mildly keeping me warm. Right, ball snapped. I don't know what down it is, second or third. It's coming back this way. Ball carrier running up the middle of the field. Number 3, here he comes. He's running around people. He's got blockers upfield. He is brought down by about 3 or 4 players. And number 42 for Imperial looks like he's hurt his arm quite badly there. I'm just going to pan away. It looked like a bit packed elbow injury for him. It looked like a bad one. Ball is down Imperial territory at around the 30-yard line, just shy of it. So tending to the injured player. So some updates from Mikey. Really appreciate these updates, Mikey, on the scores. Not Screen 21, Sheffield, and Sheffield not... Oh, is it Sheffield or Sheffield... Oh no, it is Sheffield Sabres, isn't it, at that level? Hallam Warriors are Div 1. So Sheffield Sabres 14, the Northumbria Mustangs 46, the Edge Hill Vikings 6, the Nottingham Trent NTU Renegades 35, Sheffield Hallam there, nil, Durham Saints 27, SGS 6. I did not expect that score in terms of the last one. I always see SGS as one of like the elite head and shoulders above the rest team. So really interesting scoreline there. Sorry, I'm filming the injured player. I didn't mean to do that. How long left in the game? Not sure. The refs will probably say shortly, but I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes. Players limping off and being clapped off by me. No one else seems to care about him. Oh, gust of wind just to blow all the rain everywhere for me. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Love it. I might just walk off in a minute and just go home. I'll keep the mic on. I'll podcast to you guys as I pack up and get upset. Come on, just let the boys play. It's all right. He's off the field. Oh. Right, game on. 22-12. Imperial defending. By Mpinga, really nice run, and 13-yard line. It looks like a timeout has been called because the ref's doing that signal right in front of us. So we are very close to the end of the game here. I think it's first down. I can't see the down marker. Ball handed off up the middle. Lots of pressure for number 10, 16, the ball carrier, Ez. But down and about 7. Just zoom out slightly, sorry, I'm a bit close in there. Ball pitched, Mpinga charging down, goes to all the way to the house, and there is a flag. I think that's going to be a taunting. Another one on the sideline here. So there's 2 flags on this play. They may cancel each other out. I think they're both a verbal, one from a player on Sussex who wasn't the ball carrier, and then one from the sideline, potential player or coach from Imperial. So I think these are going to offset. Let's just see. Lovely run there from Mpinga for that TD. My hands feel like they've been in a freezer. All right, just let everyone know. Really important updates, commentator updates. Yep. Oh. Blocking the back. Oh, both on the offense. They're going to march this back massively. I think it's 25 yards. Someone said refs versus Sussex. This is one hell of a... Oh, and another Mpinga TD taken off of the records because of penalties. Such a shame. 66 waiting patiently to headbutt an O-lineman. Look at that. I mean, the ball... the down marker is hard to sort of tell exactly. It's around the 35-yard line. And the line to gain is around the 8-yard line. Crazy stuff. And it is second down. Let's see what the Sussex can do. Mpinga takes the ball. Looks like it's going to be a reverse. It is a reverse. Number 3 here, taking the ball. He's got people chasing him down. He cuts back in. Someone gets him from behind. Really good yards gained on that play. Probably about 15 yards. But then still about 15 yards to go. 19 seconds left in the game. Final timeout. So we got a timeout from Sussex. 19 seconds left in the game. Their ball is on the 24-yard line. They can get a first down if they get it inside the 10 or inside the 8. Or they can get 6 points if they score a touchdown. It's only 3rd and 23 now, yeah. It's about, what is it? About 3rd and 16? Ball snapped. I can't even tell what's going on there. It looks like, it's God giving it to Mpenga. And he does not get the yards for first down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. There's 11 seconds left because he ran out of bounds with the ball. The clock does stop because we are within 2 minutes. Will Sussex score? I think if they're going to go for it, they got to give that ball to Mpenga again, right? There's got to be that play. They're good with it. Let's see. I'm not a coach. I'm not an offensive coordinator. I'm just a very handsome player and occasional commentator. Ball snap. Jackson hands it off, and he's tackled in the backfield, and that should be game. Let's just wait for the ref to hold up the. We do have some time left. So quite fittingly, the Sussex defence will be on the field. I imagine Imperial will take a knee here, and then we can all just get home. My equipment's soaked. How did this happen? Umbrellas are useless, man. Whoa, that got a bit windy there. Oh, come on. Right, hopefully they just take a knee. It looks victory formation. Kill this game. Kill my misery. And we're one step closer to an Imperial, what they call UCL final. And he does take a knee. And the ref is going to hold up the ball. If he can get it. And that's full time. So the Imperial Immortals advance to the semi-final where they will face... Who will they face? Swansea, isn't it? I think Swansea won. So I'm going to quickly end this stream and get away from here because